You guys want to hear something terrifying? The Prophecy of the Popes.
Oh boy.
This book was found in the Vatican archives, predicted every single pope from in 1143 all the way to our current pope. But the scary thing is, after Pope Francis, the last one, it just says Judgment Day.
Oh gosh.
It literally ends after Pope Francis?
Yes, the creepiest thing that I saw inside St. Paul's Basilica, bordering the whole inner sanctuary, is every single pope. But what's weird is that there's only a certain amount of markers to where you can put a picture. There's one left after Pope Francis. They have always said that once that last slot is filled, it will be the end of the world. What he predicted, the time it took to go from the first pope that he wrote about, halfway mark, was 422 years. And he's saying from the middle one to the end, another 422 years will be the end of the world. If you do 422 years from the middle pope, which was 1585, that year is 2027.
Dang!
It's even weirder. Pope John the 23rd, and he said that the end of the world would happen 2,000 years plus Christ's life. So that adds up to 2027 as well.
Conspiracy theories that people still argue about today. Number 5, moon landing. Some believe that the Apollo moon landings in the late 1960s and early 1970s were faked by NASA and the US government, arguing that the footage and photographs were staged on Earth. Number 4, Area 51 and extraterrestrial technology. Conspiracy theorists claim that the US government maintains a secretive facility at Area 51 in Nevada, where they reverse engineer extraterrestrial technology and hide evidence of UFOs. Number 3, D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man using the alias D.B. Cooper hijacked a commercial airplane, extorted a ransom, and then parachuted out of the plane over the rugged wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, disappearing without a trace. Number 2, chemtrails. Some believe that the visible streaks left behind by airplanes in the sky are actually chemicals being sprayed for various nefarious purposes, such as population control or weather manipulation. And number 1, flat Earth. This theory proposes that the Earth is flat rather than spherical, and that evidence supporting a round Earth, such as photos from space, is part of a massive cover-up by governments and organizations.
Yes, it's their job.
But do you still think the royal family were shape-shifting lizards?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
And you also want us to believe 9/11 is a conspiracy?
Yes, but the
Doesn't
point
that rather undermine... I mean,
Well, no, it
I can
doesn't.
see the point that you might have some question 9/11, but if you also think that Buckingham Palace is inhabited by lizards, it kind of undermines
but it's not
it.
that. It's not that simple. There's a whole big backstory before you get to what I'm saying. If you deliver it in one line, the world's run by reptiles, you meet it on one level. Oh, that's crazy! Immediate reflex action. But when you see the backstory and the evidence to support this, ancient and modern, you see that one line, throwaway line, in a completely different context.
All right, let me bring in... have you ever believed in a conspiracy theory, Liz?
We are all dead. This shows all the conspiracies in the world, from the most well-known ones to the darkest of the dark. And as I'm sure you know, in this series we're going from the top to the bottom, so let's go. This is wild and will have you thinking for a long, long time. So it's scientifically proven that after death, there is around 7 or 8 minutes of brain activity remaining. And a recent study has just been done which could suggest this happens for hours. Along with this, there's been the theory for years that life flashes before your eyes when you die. So here's the theory, and this is scary. So time is distorted when you're in dreams, right? Like a dream may actually only be about a minute, but feels to you when you're in it like an hour or 2 hours, even longer. So when you die, if your life does flash before your eyes, you'll relive all your memories in real time in that 7 or 8 minutes, but it actually feels to you like your entire life. So what if we are all dead, laying in a hospital now or whatever, and our life is flashing before our eyes right now, and we're reliving all of our memories? Obviously there's things like, how the hell am I filming this video then? But I mean, it's pretty scary to think about. Hit that follow button, it's going to get even crazier.
We are the first species.
Pay attention, people. Pay attention.
To be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do, the babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight.
How old are you, son? Teen. You're in the double digits world? It's like really important. Pizza parties with pop stars often? No. Okay.
I eat children. How old are you?
12. 12.
Oh, okay. Only to 10. Only
Okay, that's good.
Her parties are incredible at her house, too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza,
Wonderful pizza. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or
Yeah.
what? We love
Yes,
a
we
pizza.
do.
It's so much fun.
Doing your job. If you don't like it, clear off.
Watch this man destroy Angela Rayner.
I'd like to actually ask the members of Parliament, the present on the panel, what part of democracy they don't actually understand. Parliament had a ballot, did it not, in order to have the referendum. They voted 6-1 to have the ballot. You took that ballot, you took the chance, we had the referendum, you didn't get the answer that you wanted, and now you want to turn it round. I didn't vote for the last government. Can I have a ballot?
Can I answer your question? I mean, what I was saying, and my clarity is that I'm not saying, and I'm not suggesting we ignore the vote. The vote is quite clear. But as a member of Parliament, I have a responsibility for British jobs, British workers.
You have, your job is to represent the public, the people who elect you. Start doing your job. If you don't like it, clear off.
Theory about clocks? No. So when you look at a clock, it looks pretty normal. You never think anything of it. But what if I told you there's actually a really dark theory behind the idea of a clock? What? Right, and you go across the clock, across the way, you see like 11 and 1, it equals 12. 10 and 2 equals 12. 9 and 3 equals 12. 8 and 4 equals 12. 7 and 5 equals 12. And then 6 plus 6 equals 12. They all equal 12.
Wait, what does that mean though?
Well, also think about this. When you go diagonally and look at the numbers and you subtract it, like 12 minus 6 equals 6. 11 minus 5 equals 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6.
Wait, what is going on?
But wait, if you look at this a different way too, if you look across, 12 plus 1 equals 13. 11 and 2 equals 13. 10 and 3 equals 13. 9 and 4 equals 13. It all equals 13.
So what's the theory?
You look at all the numbers, right? It's just weird how you go different formulations and they all equal the same.
That's actually kind of scary.
I don't really want to get into like the exact thing that I saw, but it is weird how everything, equals the same. Comment if you guys know what that is. Dude, I don't know. I don't want to say.
That like give me chills just looking.
Some of the darkest conspiracy theory about aliens is that Earth is essentially a farm and human beings are the vessels that contain souls, and they want us because this is how they create souls. And so they're farming us. They've created us. Mm-hmm. So we started off as primates, and through some sort of genetic intervention, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just saying that this is like top of the food chain, put your tinfoil hat on super tight, that they farm us. And that the whole reason why human beings are involved in this conflict, constant conflict, it's all of it is to increase our competition with each other, increase our ability to control resources, which will increase our technology, which will ultimately lead to us creating this being that we're going to create.
What if I told you some of the world's most powerful people are linked to a dark and disturbing secret? The adrenochrome conspiracy suggests that celebrities and elites harvest a chemical called adrenochrome from the blood of children. The theory claims that by terrifying a victim, the adrenal glands flood the bloodstream with this substance, which is then extracted and allegedly used as a drug or anti-aging serum. Hollywood icons, politicians, and billionaires have all been accused of involvement, with some linking this to underground trafficking networks and secret societies. Is this just another internet myth? Or is there something far more sinister hiding in plain sight? Comment below, truth or hoax?
Scariest conspiracy theories in the world that will seriously change your life. This shows a list of all the conspiracy theories in the world, from the top, the most well-known, to the bottom, the darkest of the dark, that will change your life. And welcome back, guys. Of course, as you know by now, in this series, we're going from the top to the bottom. So, I don't even know what part this is, but let's go. I don't like this one. I don't like it. This is solipsism. Genuinely, if you suffer from paranoia or anxiety or anything like that, just don't watch this. Like, I actually mean it this time. Right, so you are the only real person. Everyone around you is literally an NPC, so am I. Wait, what? This is what solipsism is, just have a little read. I believe that only one's mind is actually sure to exist, which is true. The scary thing about this is there is no way to prove or disprove this. Ever, ever, ever. So everything around you is fake. Everybody around you is fake. Only you are real. When you look at things, when you turn around, things just spawn in. But you are completely alone in this place, and everybody is just your brain's way of making you not feel so alone. Boom. Mind blown. See you in the next one.
The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump's death on April 12th, 2025. And The Simpsons did it again. In an episode that few remember, the iconic animated series showed a chilling scene of a character resembling Donald Trump being carried in a coffin, with the date April 12th, 2025 appearing in the background. Now this date is causing a stir on social media, and many are wondering if this could be another one of the show's predictions coming true. In the scene, a character surprisingly similar to Trump is surrounded by political figures who are arguing passionately. Suddenly, an unexpected situation leads to the character collapsing while the media announces the end of his time with headlines on screen that read, "The end of an era." What's most unsettling is the clock in the background showing 3:12, which some interpret as a reference to April 12, 2025. Theories have quickly emerged. Some claim this scene could be a metaphor for the end of his political influence, while others believe it might be a literal prediction. The Simpsons have a remarkable history of foreseeing global events, from Trump's presidency to scientific discoveries. Could this be another of their shocking revelations? While we can't know what will happen on April 12, 2025, this scene leaves us with more questions than answers. Could it be the end of an era, as rumors suggest, or just an eerie coincidence? One thing is for sure, The Simpsons always manage to keep us on edge with their surprising visions of the future. What do you think? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something bigger at play?
I've read every fucking theory on how they built those pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza has 2,300,000 stones in it. Some of them are the weigh between 2 and 80 tons. Some of them are cut from a quarry that's hundreds of miles away. These things point, that pyramid is shaped perfectly. Like, if you fucked up like a quarter inch there, a half inch here, by the time you get to the top, that thing's a mess. But meanwhile, it's not. It's perfect. It's also perfectly aligned to true north, south, east, and west. And they're not really sure how old it is. They think they date it to 2,500 BC. But that's just because of organic particles that they pulled from inside stones. But they also say that they probably could have sealed those stones and resealed those stones over time. You're dealing with like a gigantic mystery of unfathomable proportion.